Hi, well, I'm just taking a look at this Parrot CK3100 install. There's a problem with it saying no signal at the moment, but by the looks of it, it wasn't the best installation in the first place. Straight away looking at it, you can see this big long cable just hanging across the top of the dashboard, which doesn't look very good. And I can see that the microphone is up on the top of the A-pillar, which actually is supposed to be the worst place for it in terms of road noise. So I'm going to put it apart and let's see what it's like. Okay, so just taking a look at it here, remove the stereo, you can see that it's fitted with the adapter loom. Yeah, it's okay. There's it might not be the tidiest one, it could be a bit loomed up, a bit nicer, but it's not the end of the world, nothing that's going to cause a major problem, I don't think. And here's the brain just inside the pocket, which, yeah, it's stuck on the side, and I guess the pocket was holding it, so even if it did come unstuck, it wasn't actually going to drop down and go on the pedals or anything like that, and it does seem to be quite well stuck. The microphone cable, yeah, again, not the tidiest, but it's actually not going to cause anyone any hassle, and probably should have worked. It just seems like it's a product fault by the looks of it. So I'm going to get in there and fix it now. So here we are, just before boxing up. I've just changed the kit for another one. I've run the microphone to the interior light. Nice cable tie up there so it can't drop anywhere. Run it down the pillar, away from any of the other cabling. The brain is secured up just inside of here. And again, I've used this double-sided tape and a cable tie combination here, so it can't just drop off and start rattling around, even if it was kind of self-contained in that area before. And then I've run the cables across nicely, routed them up, cable tied them through to the back of the stereo area. The display, rather than having a display pointed up here, which was facing upwards, which actually was no good to anyone, you just couldn't read it there. I've actually put it here. I've taken off the piece of dashboard, removed the small blank card holder, and just taken a small corner out of there, which will allow me to mount it flush on top of in that kind of area, and you'll still be able to use the holder if you need to. Should the kit ever need to come out, this part could be replaced, I don't know, for the sake of a few pounds. I did change the wiring loom as well, just to be thorough. I changed the rest, so I might as well change the wiring loom really, and just taped it up a bit nicer. The actual brain mute box for the Parrot, I've put that all inside of double-sided tape as well, just there's no hard plastic edges that are going to start banging around underneath the dashboard, which could be really annoying. So I'm just going to box it up now and I'll show you when it's finished. Thank you. Okay, it's all finished. Deinstalled the old and reinstalled the new. Microphone nice up the top. It's the mount is actually just wedged as well as stuck underneath the interior light, so it's not going to drop off on a hot day. Microphone is in the centre of the car. There's far less road noise there. It's not in a corner with lots of sound kind of like bounding back, rebounding around it. So best place for the microphone to be. Nice and tidy with the cable. There's the display. So no loads of gaping bits of cable hanging across, and all the parts are nicely secured behind. So if you are price shopping on the internet and you're looking what's cheaper, you're comparing, say, a Parrot CK3100, maybe it's 50 pence cheaper here, maybe it's £10 more expensive there, who knows, but bear in mind, price the installation as well. Check not just the part number of the product you're getting, but check you're getting a quality installation, and this is now an Ifitstuff SSSI, safe, secure and sustainable installation, so perhaps check that you'll get one of those. And you can find an Ifitstuff SSSI green installer by going to www.ifitstuff.com and click the Find an Engineer link. Type in your postcode, type your installation type, you'll get the results of engineers nearest first. Make sure you click on one that's green. That means he's got insurance, he's pledged to install to the Ifitstuff safe, secure and sustainable standard, as well as FCS 1362. He's passed our exam and he's got current public liability insurance, so it's got to be a winner. Thanks for watching.